Hi, I'm Leanne Prandi from Medina Girls Soccer, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
And that's your halftime. Spirited first half of soccer. Your score 0-0. Medina Bees 1, Copley 0.
Guys, I thought you like paparazzi. Oh, we're doing number 1?
You guys do that sign in there at me.
Yeah, I'm taking it. It went in, so I'm counting it.
How good did that feel for you personally? It seemed like you had a rough time at some moments of the
Yeah,
game.
we were definitely struggling the first of the half, and it just built our confidence. Half we were obviously, so we just kind of shut them up, and they were very angry at us.
Another
Why do you
trip.
say that?
Oh, well, I think they were getting mad at the ref, and they were just taking their anger out on everyone else around them. So.
I was getting frustrated the first half. You guys had so many chances and couldn't
Oh,
punch one in.
we had so many chances, and I just think we were trying to be so perfect to put them in the right spot instead of just hitting them and trying to get them in there. So I think we were being too perfect.
Another trip to regionals for you guys?
Yeah.
I mean, how different of a feel is it this year going to regionals as opposed to last year? Is it
Well,
different this
I
time?
think it's really hit me that like it's the seniors' last game if we play awful. So I know it's like we have to play like it is our last, and if we don't, we are definitely done. And I want to keep playing for our seniors because I love them so much.
So they should be buying you dinner now.
Right, yeah. I was about to say you didn't care about last year's seniors.
No, I did, but it's just like freshmen. It doesn't really like sink in, you know.
I understand, yeah.
So.
I understand. Great.
We had a lot of great looks at the goal, and just unfortunately we weren't able to capitalize in the first half. I mean, I had a feeling it was coming, and I mean that's certainly no disrespect to Copley. They came out, they played a great game. They're a great team. They're well coached. A lot of good players on that team. Strong senior class on that team, and but I mean it's we've been playing so well lately. I mean our girls are focused, playing with a lot of heart. I mean I had a good feeling about today.
At the same time, you go to the other end, they didn't have any chance. I mean, Copley didn't really even have a good look all game. How well?
Yeah, our back line did a real nice job. I mean we rotate 6 players on that back line, and we're very confident in any of them. It's kind of like we have 6 starters, and they do a great job night in and night out. And when you have a strong defense, even when you don't really have your A game, you have a good defense, a good back line. You're going to be in every game and have a chance to win every game.
You've experienced it before, a rival you can't beat. When you first came in, Strongsville was like that hump. I think Copley's that same thing. How do you get over that?
Yeah, I mean that's the Copley had. I mean, it sounds silly to say they had a lot to play for because it's a district championship, so everybody has a lot to play for. But I know Copley was fired up and they wanted to play us because we've had the upper hand on them so often these last few years, and they have a very strong senior class. Knowing the Copley kids, I don't think it's a mental thing. I mean, it is tough sometimes when you've lost so many games in a row to a certain team, but I mean, I don't think it was a mental thing. Did I answer your question? I just babble on.
Does this run feel a little different this year? I mean, obviously last year you guys needed overtime to beat them. It's just a little different step. I mean, do you see a little? Because you guys are playing really well right now, so it's a.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the playoff run feels any different. I mean, the overall year feels a little bit different. Last year we were a very young team, and just kind of growing up a little bit the first half of the season. And we struggled in the first half of the season last year, but we figured things out. We learned things the hard way. We got better, and and it cultivated. Is that the right word? Cultivated. I'm a language arts teacher here. In a very long playoff run last year. And I mean, I think this year we kind of picked up right where we left off. A little bit of struggles the first couple weeks of this year, a little bit of complacency, but no, I mean, I like where we're at right now.
You're hitting that stride right now. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's we've been playing great soccer since the Brunswick game, and I think we've gotten better and better and better each week. And that's what you want to do. I mean, you need to be peaking at the right time. Back in 2010, I thought we peaked way too early, and that kind of led to an earlier playoff exit than we anticipated. But I think we're peaking at the right time.
this is kind of like a cliche, 1-0 wins, but you guys are happy with that, aren't you? Any way you can win?
Yeah, pretty much any way we could win. They came out coming right at us, and we did all we could to keep them away. And things were getting a little intense. Like, they were yelling at the ref, and everything was getting pretty heated, and everyone was getting pretty frustrated. And there was that 1 10-minute span when we were pretty much defending the whole time. But anything you can do to win, and that's pretty much all you need to do. And we came out and did that.
With you and the rest of the back line, I mean, you guys throw up a brick wall. Is it just a case of you're just wondering, okay, when you guys going to pop one in for us?
Yeah, that not being able to be out there and actually help them score is kind of frustrating sometimes, but we know that mostly we have to hold our own back there, because if they don't score, it'll help the forwards get one eventually, and we did, so.
And how big of a side did you just let out when Sydney put that in?
Oh my gosh, I can't even explain. I was so relieved. We had so many chances in the second half and even in the first half, and when Sydney finally put one away, I felt a big lift off my shoulders, a big weight was gone, and we still had like 16 minutes left, so I told the back line and Bree and Holly and Haley were all back there, and I was like, we can't let up. Like, our game right now is defense oriented right now, and we need to keep doing what we're doing.
How does that feel? It seems like you guys are the strength of the team, but yeah, you know, the press is always the goal scorers, the goalie saves. You guys just kind of get, oh yeah, shutout again. But
I mean, we get our fair share. Like, we don't really pay attention to that. We just want to play a good game and keep the team going, and no matter what, we just want to be able to do what's best for the team and get the team a win. And our forwards are doing amazing, and Nicole Bennett is doing awesome right now, and Hannah's getting there, and Bree, and everyone is just working so hard, and if we keep playing like this, I feel very confident about our team. So.
How does it feel to be in the regionals again?
Awesome. It feels amazing. I just was so relieved that we got this game, because they were talking a big game up, and we came out and got the win. So.